Good evening. I know it's been a while since I posted a video, but life gets the best of you. We got a 22 review today. This is a Stevens model, what is it, 952, I believe? Yeah, 954 and 22 LR. It's just a savage 62, 64. It's gone under different model numbers, and they sold it under a different company. I guess that used to happen back in the day. One company would make them, and another company would sell them under their name and whatever. So I got this for my daughter for her birthday. Took it to the range a couple times now. Works pretty well. Haven't had any jams or nothing like that. Comes with little 10-round magazines. This is the original one it came with. You can see how beat up that is. These are the new ones it comes with. Nice and slick and all that stuff. I mean, the old one, the new one, it works fine. Did not come with the scope or the mount. Those are Amazon toys. Let's see, it does not have a last round hold open, but you can pull the knob back, the charging handle back, and you can lock it open manually if you want. Although I find you have to pull that out and then pull it back and put it in if you want to charge the weapon like that. Or if you're, say you load a magazine, you lock it back, you're at the range, you can't just pull it out and let it slide forward, it won't load. You have to actually pull it all the way back. Does have little iron sights on it. Not the best of things, but they're good for plinking. I imagine you can use that for squirrel hunting or rabbit hunting if you wanted to. Safety, standard stuff, just thumb safety. Triggers, well, I'm not going to squeeze it because it's a 22 and I'm not going to ruin my shit. But it's a pretty good gun. I was holding at 25 yards, and remember, it's unsupported other than my elbows on a bench, like that. There's no bipod on there. I'm going to add that. But at 25 yards, I was putting them in about a 1-inch square. My daughter was holding about a 4-inch square, but she's still learning. First gun, so she's got to learn it. But I imagine you put this on a bipod. 25 yards, you're probably holding in a dime. Like I said, if I can do that barely supported in a quarter or in a 1 square inch, it'd be a lot better if it had better support. These little 22s, I mean, you can't go bad. I knew the guy who I bought it from, so I paid full market price, not used price. I don't even think they make a wood stock for it anymore. But it was like $120, without the scope and this, and I got it free. He gave me the case for it too. But it's a nifty little thing. It works. Like I said, no jams so far. I do use, where would those magazines go? These are high velocity Remingtons. I can't remember, like Thunder or something. It really doesn't matter. Most of your 22 LRs, if you put high velocity ammunition through them, they're going to run fine. That'll be on a side note too, because that'll be one of the next videos. What else? Oh yeah, one problem, and you have this problem with most 22s, is stocks are a pain in the butt to find for kids. Like, where this drops off is where my daughter probably should have the stock down to. But I told her if she can't figure this, if she can't work with this, we maybe get her one of them tactical stocks with a collapsing, like an M4 style stock on there, which they do make for this. They're not cheap. I mean, again, $100, somewhere around there, much as I paid for the darn gun. But what are you gonna do? What else? Oh yeah, the dovetail on here. That is like a 22 style dovetail, and I had to get this pick rail for the top of it. And I went with a pick rail because I want a optic that I can choose to put on there. Like, whatever optic I want, if I have a Picatinny rail, it can mount there. Those little 22 mounts, you got a little more limited. You do get 1-inch rings that'll go on there, but they're harder to find. Sometimes they're a little more expensive. I just want to go with what I have lying around if I need to. If I want to take this off, put a red dot on there, I can take it off, put a red dot on there. Which, again, little 22 red dot would be perfectly appropriate. She took my 22 conversion kit for my AR, and my daughter was doing that, and she has an EOTech on there, and again, right, she's just blasting through rounds, and a hole probably that size, you know, well, it was 10 yards, but, you know, a little over a quarter. Red dot's a little easier. You don't have to worry about eye relief so much. And the stock was a lot shorter for her, so it was a lot easier. There's a bipod on there. But, yeah, this is a nifty little buy. You can't go wrong with the 22. If you don't have one in your collection, get one. If you want to know why I didn't go with a 10-22, because for a roughly $300 and what I would have gotten with a used stock and all that stuff, you can get AR-15s for $450, $500 now, and it just, to me, it's not cost effective. If I'm gonna save up $300 to get a 10-22, I'm just gonna save up another $200 and go get an AR, and that'll be her next big gun. Years down the road, that is. But what else? What else about this thing? Stock. I think it has an 18-inch barrel on there. Might be a 16, but not really that big of an issue. Again, it's for plinking, it's for having fun. It works. No jams. As I said before, reliability was just A-okay. So, yeah. Next, one of the next videos I do, I got a buddy moving back from Georgia, so he can be my cameraman. And we're going to go out and we're going to take a Ruger SR22, and I think I'm going to put about 500 rounds through it on video, and we're going to test the reliability of that. And I got some theories, and we'll talk about that in that video. And then once they become back in stock, you guys saw a it was a Coast Guard approved sea ration I ate on video a while ago. Walmart's selling something very similar. It's an apple cinnamon flavor, comes in a little orange brick. Instead of 3,600 calories, it's 24, but it's, you know, rectangle instead of the full square, so it's basically the same setup. Ate those on video the other night for a different YouTube live stream. Actually, it was a couple weeks ago with one of my buddies. They were freaking delicious, so I'm going to get one of those, and I'll review those, and I'll do that as when Walmart gets them back in stock. But a little easier than having to order stuff, so y'all have a good night. See you next time.